Thank you for your patience. You're getting Wolf Among Us Season 2.
Yes! Yes!
Yes, I know I already made that joke on Twitter, but I don't care. Because, ladies and gentlemen, The Wolf Among Us is finally getting its sequel.
What are you, blind?
So we better crack on with this one.
What, you don't see there's a line?
What's up, guys and girls? Lazy Dragon here, and welcome back to The Wolf Among Us. When we last left off, this dude was being a bit of a dick.
I work here.
He showed up for like 5 seconds at the very end whilst I was doing the outro. But before that, we punched a woodsman, we failed to remove the head of a dead woman from the front steps of our big house, and there may or may not have been a slight issue with a misplaced pig, who might be an alcoholic and also on the run. I think that brings us up to date with the story so far. Now you can see why this series has won so many awards. How many other comics have alcoholic pigs that go on the run? Well, this dude's a bit of a dick.
As soon as I could.
You are trusted to keep things running smoothly around here. This is a disaster. Who else is to blame if not you?
If anyone's to
I'll
blame,
I'll take the
don't need to be
blame.
yelling at her.
She's a hot woman. We always take the blame for the hotties.
Yes, let's talk about that. Sheriff, you are the one charged with protecting the citizens of Fabletown.
Hey, I did a pretty good job of protecting the citizens of Fabletown. I punched one of them backwards out through a window, and then was incredibly rude to a talking frog.
Suspects? Anything.
If anything, I'm the greatest protector this town has ever seen.
What the hell you're doing? Because right now, I
Ah,
have half a
who
mind to
killed
fire
that woman? Probably the man with the axe that was beating on her all last night.
He was last seen with the victim.
the woodsman. That drunk wretch was the cause of this?
It's a lead. Nothing certain yet.
Well, find him. Get him in here if that's all you have to go on.
Now, if you can't recognise him, the mayor is Ichabod Crane from Sleepy Hollow.
The last thing we need is all of Fabletown knowing there's a...
Unfortunately, he's not the fun character from Sleepy Hollow, because I would much rather have the Headless Horseman as a mayor.
Call Vivian right
No,
this minute and
we
let her
get the
know I'm coming in
whiny
early
old
for my
dude.
Massage.
I will.
Where is the bottle of wine you were to purchase?
Also, it says Ichabod Crane in big letters on his desk there.
Bother.
Jump the gun slightly on that one.
Anything right. Do your job, Sheriff.
I am doing my
We'll find
job,
someone who
douchebag.
can.
Ooh, you're an asshole.
Stop.
Oh, come on.
We'll get on it right away, sir.
I'm a big bad wolf. I could gobble him up with one bite. Calling him an arsehole, you know, that's letting him off lightly.
Alright.
Well, that could have gone better.
It could have gone better. You could have let me transform and murdered him.
Dragged it out.
For what it's worth, I still think it was better to tell him.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, Crane doesn't like people smoking and... Never mind. Smoke away.
Yeah, Crane doesn't like me already. Doesn't really matter if I smoke or not. Also, he's telling his female second-in-command to buy him wine.
The weird part of that is that
I ain't saying sexist,
I know
but all evidence points to sexist.
Is he gone?
It's a
Yes,
flying monkey!
actually.
Hello, Buskin. He's a cute one. His entire job in the books is to be drunk and cute.
Hello, Miss Snow.
If only every job in the world was that easy.
Where did you get that?
It was by Mr. Ichabod's desk.
Then don't you think it probably belongs to him?
Yeah, but Ichabod's a dickhead.
Maybe.
So you may as well just take the wine. If it's just sitting there out in the open, it's up for grabs. See,
How are
look
you
at that
today, Mr.
face.
Bigby?
How could you say no to a cute little flying monkey like that? I'm not going to tell Buffkin to fuck off. No, that's needlessly cruel.
Buskin, get the books.
Which books?
The ones with all the fables in it.
Not sure that was any more specific.
Bring the first 3.
Be back in a few minutes.
Surely every book that these fairy tale characters have is about the fairy tales they star in. Every single character in the series is incredibly vain.
Somewhere.
They probably spend hours just reading their own stories to themselves. Yes, I was the fairest in all the land. Thank you for telling me, book.
I really have to get this appointment squared away, but let me know if you need anything.
Ooh, magic lamp. Come on, Robin Williams. Now's the time to help us out.
Worth a try.
Well, at least we're not going to leave any stone unturned. Although maybe we shouldn't make a habit of walking around rubbing people's furniture.
Hey, magic mirror.
Might get the wrong idea if we break into the house and just start touching their chairs.
I don't have time
Oh
for
boy,
this shit.
magic mirror.
Your impatience is callow. You're needlessly cruel, but have some respect for our history and rules.
Hooray for poetry?
Mirror, mirror. If you're able, tell me all about this fable.
A+ poetry there, Bigby.
That's so hard.
Yeah, I'm about
Absolutely
2
A+.
seconds away
I mean,
from
you would have
being
thought
old.
if they've had this mirror in their office for God knows how many years, they'd have some sort of template set up.
Which fable do you wish to
Just
know?
like, here's 101 very easy rhymes to just throw at the mirror whenever you need to ask them a question. Woodsman.
Show me the woodsman.
What's he doing? Is he chopping off more prostitutes' heads?
Where is he?
What you see
No, he's
is
going to...
complete. The woodsman
Going to
stumbles down
where,
the street.
actually? Was that like a second-hand
Shit.
shop?
Which street?
I'm sorry, Bigby. I can only show you what can be seen.
Snow.
Snow White.
Because that's not creepy at all. She's about
Much
5
of a
meters away.
request. She's in
And we're
this
spying
very
on her from a different angle.
Show me Buskin. Hey, put down the bottle and get to work.
Why are you using the magic mirror to spy on people that are in the same room as you?
I don't know
Okay,
what
maybe
they-
that's my fault. Maybe I should have picked the dead girl first.
Until you do, I can't help you.
Yeah, fat little good you are, magic mirror. Oh no, that was just careless.
Well,
It's
I'm
almost
sure
as
we'll
if
get
the
it all
flying
covered.
monkey is not very good at his job.
Thank you.
That is a lot of literature. Hope you don't expect me to read all of this. I wasn't expecting to do a 6-hour-long video today. Book of Fables.
We'll start
Ooh,
with
I do
these.
like picture
Any
books.
information on fables in
They're
the
right on my
community will be
level.
Somewhere in these books.
And considering we're playing as a big bad wolf who probably never had to pass GCSE English, I think picture books are right on his level too. Right. It's us! Of course, go for the vain one first.
Me.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be me.
Huh, me. Huh, you. Huh. We're not very good at finding the person we're after.
Less said about that, the better.
This is the sort of fairy tales that people love. Just two animals wearing clothes, tipping their hats to each other as they go about their day. Why can't all fairy tales be that wholesome? Right, well, this is the one character that we don't recognise, and the one character we haven't clicked on. And seeing as every other plot-relevant character has shown up on this page, I'm guessing that this is the dead girl.
This symbol on the man's clothes, it's the same as the rings.
Could be her father or husband.
Oh bollocks, how could you make
Has
out that
most of the
symbol?
emblems of the old
There were like
world.
3 pixels on that image, which is quite impressive for a
If it's in
painting.
here, we'll have her name.
How the hell are you meant to figure out? No, I don't buy that for a second. Flying monkey, alcoholic librarian, sure. But there is no way you figured out the symbol from that blurry little picture. This is not CSI, you can't zoom and enhance. Which magically increases the
I
resolution.
can't read any of this shit.
Of course you can't read, you're a wolf.
Yeah.
You spent your years blowing down houses instead of appreciating the finer points of Shakespeare's works. A ring!
This is the one. Where's this symbol from? Which family or story?
That's an odd one. Family name? Alairao? I'll go look it up.
Alalairo. That means every kind of fur in German.
Donkey skin.
Yes. What does it say?
Donkey skin girl, also known as
Donkey skin girl.
Also
Oh,
known
you
as
poor lass.
ass skin. Prefers to go by the name
Arse skin.
poetic.
Buffkin.
You live in a world where every other person you meet is the fairest in all the land, and you've got to walk around with the name Arskin.
And had her husband promise to only marry the most beautiful girl in the kingdom.
No wonder she wanted to
After a
die
long
after
search,
that.
It became clear that the only woman in the land that could match her beauty was
A king died. He
His daughter.
promised to marry a woman who could... He promised to only marry someone who could match his wife's loveliness, and of course the only person who could match his wife's loveliness is his daughter, because incest is a huge part of medieval literature.
Who could see past the magic cloak.
She had a magic cloak that she could use to hide herself in. A prince saw through the disguise, and they loved each other and lived happily ever after.
Miss Snow?
Yes.
Could somebody tell me the meaning of that story, please? Is there a moral behind that? Is it one of those ones where you have to look past what's on the outside of a person, and only true inner
What's her
beauty
husband's
matters?
Lawrence.
Or is that story just promoting incest?
We got what we came for.
Yeah.
Her name's Faith. She was married to Prince Lawrence. I mean, that's more than
Her
we...
name was Faith.
Yeah.
Her name was Faith, because she's dead.
We should talk.
I'm glad that Bigby can't read, but does correct Snow's grammar.
You think he did it?
Do I think Prince Lawrence did it? Well, I mean, we're going to have to tell him. His wife's dead.
No, I don't. But we need to.
But seriously, her head was chopped off. Unless this Prince Lawrence also conveniently has an axe that he's very, very fond of, I don't think it was him.
Strength. I guess it comes in all forms.
Oh, convenient. The picture of Strength is a wolf and a girl with black hair. Almost as if it's relevant to this story. Strength, the tower. What's the fight? Is the final card going to be death? The final card's always death.
Damn.
Fucking called it.
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Why are you pocketing that one? What, in case we need to scare somebody with a playing card? Ooh, I see your 3-card Monty, and I raise you a prediction of death.
No.
Right, arse face.
Show me Faith.
Through powerful magic, her whereabouts concealed. Unfortunately for you, these lips are sealed.
Why are your lips sealed? She's dead.
These
I just want to know
lips
where the
are
rest of her body
sealed.
is.
It's not my choice of phrasing, Bigby. It's simply the way this has to be.
Okay,
Show me Faith's
let's
father.
find her
The old
incestuous
king.
father. Oh. Okay.
That
Well, I think
crosses
that
off the
rules him out.
suspect list. He's a prince, I think. Show me Prince Lawrence.
Oh, that does not
What's he
bode
been
well.
doing?
I didn't realise fables
Where
could
is
be
this?
emos.
Where's what?
Do you know where Prince Lawrence lives?
If he's a prince, probably relocated in the South Bronx. Yellow building, red window shutters.
Red frames.
Yep, that's the one. I can take us there.
Yeah, we should probably go there now.
Nobody right
There is a either
Anything
dead
I
or
can use?
very quickly dying man over there.
now.
Come on. We're going over there.
Of course. Can't even walk out of a room these days without the phone going off.
Hello, Woodland's business office. Yes, He is. Hold on. Bigby. It's for you.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm a wolf. Oh, of course. Toad, we are not friends. You called me a twat the other day.
Sorry about the car.
Oh yeah, I did break your car, so that's probably why you called me a twat, but... There's a bloke upstairs going through the woodsman's things. Do we really have to go there now? Damn it, Toad, you couldn't just sit in your little toad flat for 5
What
seconds.
about Faith's husband?
I don't know. I couldn't really tell. But he could be in trouble. And we should go there anyway.
Oh boy,
Search her
it's a
apartment.
moral
Toad
choice.
might have to wait.
These choices might have consequences, as
Whenever
Telltale
you're
is so
ready.
bloody fond of reminding us at the start of every game. They always seem so pleased with themselves. They haven't fixed the animation that means that Bigby's arm is about 6 inches below the door handle, yet it still magically opens. But no, they always remind us that choices have consequences.
Did Toad say who was there? Was
I
it
get a feeling that Telltale games got in trouble a lot when they were kids. Lack of responsibility. And that shaped them and moulded them into the game developers that they are today. So they always bang on about
Use
consequences.
some help too.
Well, where to first?
Do we help the talking toad?
You think he did it? What's
Or
her
do
husband?
we help the man who's covered in blood? I mean, is that really a choice? We've already been to Toad's, and he was a bit of a knob. We broke his car last time we were there. I don't think he'll be happy to see us again. Meanwhile, there's a man who is probably dead in the middle of the Mundy world. Normal civilians are going to notice him before too long. We're going to go deal with the dead dude.
We need to tell him about his wife. He deserves to know.
You're right. And Toad's a tough toad. He can probably handle himself for a few hours.
Chances are Toad's just making it up. I get the feeling he would do anything for attention, that frog. I'm glad we walked all the way down here. Couldn't have, I don't know, got a taxi. This is supposed to be New York, right? I thought they were famous for their taxis. Or cabs, as they're called in America.
Just
With
humor me.
3 extra A's than needed. We need to question Lawrence, just as soon as we sew his wrists shut again.
Okay.
What is it?
I just don't think he did it.
Cases like these, isn't it usually the husband?
For Mondays, maybe. But this is different.
Oh no, we just wanted to ask him a couple of questions, like why is there a knife on your floor? And do you know where your girlfriend is? I didn't mean to accuse him of murder. This is LA Noire all over again. Express the tiniest bit of doubt about a person, and suddenly you accuse them of being behind the Holocaust.
Lawrence, you in there? Hey, open up!
Something
Bigby.
tells me
I
I
need
can't
to
get in
talk to
through
you.
the door. Maybe if we shapeshift into a really small wolf and slide ourselves through the letterbox. Convenient. Time to break into someone's house. I'm almost as bad as the pig from last episode. Although I won't drink all of Prince Lawrence's alcohol and then moan that he accidentally blew my house down.
Guess we're out of
If
options.
anything, I'm a much better home intruder than Colin the pig.
Come on, help me up.
Wham. 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 Wham, 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 wham. Whoa. Okay.
We're too late.
Dude's got a bullet hole through his chest.
Makes 2 people's dead.
So why was there a
Figure out what
knife
the
in the
hell
magic
is going
mirror
on here.
picture?
Who would do this to them?
I don't know, Snow.
But it's our job to find out. We're the greatest detectives the world has ever seen. Maybe we should start by actually detectiving, investigating. Or you could just read his mail. A clue! We have found a clue. We have found a clue. We have found a clue. Something,
think I was
something,
thinking?
Blue's Clues.
Before all this.
Oh, that's a nice picture. Now one of them's decapitated and the other one's got a hole straight through the middle. He probably whistles on a windy day, walking down the street, the wind just pouring through his bullet hole.
Hard edge to this pool, like something was here and got moved.
Then again, he would still be walking down the street with somebody named Buskin. So even if he was whistling, he would not be the centre of attention.
The mirror showed me this. It's sharp. And there's blood on the blade.
I just don't understand. Why would someone want to kill him?
Maybe he was sleeping with somebody else called Buskin. Maybe he made prostitutes dress up as donkeys and eventually one of them snapped and couldn't take it anymore. Grabbing pills.
What are they?
Grabbing puke.
Prescriptions.
Grabbing heroin.
pills.
I mean adrenaline.
Damn.
Yeah, let me just touch your wrist. Just to make
Dry.
absolutely certain you're dead. I mean, if the bullet hole wasn't a giveaway, then we are a thorough detective. We examined the wrist before the bullet hole.
They never really look peaceful, do they?
Slap him in the face a couple of
I
times.
wouldn't know.
Just double check. I mean, he's got bullet holes, and there's there is a gun on the floor. And there's the great big knife
What
and
is it?
prescription sleeping
This
pills.
gun wasn't fired recently.
But let's just double
Maybe
and
a
triple
week
check
ago.
so that when I turn around we don't end up getting hit with a jump scare.
Fingerprints?
They'll be on the grip and the trigger. Matches the caliber of the gun on the floor.
Oh wow, that's a downgrade for a prince. Got a bed that folds away into a wardrobe. In the olden days, he'd probably have like 100 servants waiting on him hand and foot.
Stuck to the bed a little.
Right, rent prices in New York
Dearest
must be
Faith,
crazy.
I never meant to hurt you, and I cannot endure knowing that I have. This was for the best. I'll see you again.
So, wait, did Lawrence write this after he killed Faith? Or is this like one of those emotional sappy things? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult your priceless collection of crap you took out of the homelands.
There are so
We can still be
few of us.
friends, right?
I should know his face.
I bloody knew
Oh
it!
my god, Bigby,
I
he's
said
alive.
don't turn around because he'll hit us with a jump scare.
What? What are you doing here?
Let's get you back up.
Oh. What are you doing here?
Of course, that's our first priority. Let's put the
What's
corpse, who isn't actually a corpse, in a
Found
very
you here,
comfy
in
chair.
a chair with what we thought was a fatal injury. We should call Swinehart, have him take a look at you.
Why? The dude's clearly okay. I mean, he survived a bullet hole and he survived slicing his wrists up.
Good.
The man's
Have a few
fine.
questions.
He doesn't need medical attention.
Why? What? What's this
When
about?
was the last time you saw your
Last
wife?
time you saw your wife, Lawrence.
Because we've got some news for you. She's recently taken up a new position as a basketball.
Came by to get some things. That's what she said. But I think it was so she could leave some money.
Aww.
I didn't find it till later.
She was paying you in exchange for getting her
Separated for
head
some
chopped
time
off. Oh no, you're divorced.
Lawrence,
Fairy tale endings.
I made a decision for us. It felt like the only way out. So I shot myself.
See, this story of depression and mental health and how not everyone gets a happy ending is quite well told.
Heart's
But at the same
actually
time,
more to
I'm a
set.
giant goddamn wolf. When am I going to get to giant goddamn wolf out and giant goddamn huff and puff some people?
At least that's how I think it happened. Things are a little fuzzy.
Also, does anybody want to turn off the TV?
Thought it was a bad dream.
We're still watching whatever crap old Lawrence had on when he killed himself.
Why did
It's
you
probably
do it,
just
Lawrence?
the Sound of Silence music video on a
I
loop.
did it because I was ashamed. I couldn't live with myself, knowing I had done that to her. I did what I could to keep her away, but she still worries about me. She comes by, makes sure I'm okay.
Well, she's not done a very good job of it, is she? She comes by and makes sure I'm okay, ignores the fact I've got a gaping great bullet wound in my chest.
I don't want her to have to worry about me anymore. She's better off without me being here to drag her down. She
Yeah, boy.
deserves that.
This is going to be an awkward conversation.
I just wish I could have done better by her. She's always been there for me.
He's in a fragile state of mind. We'll give him the half-truth. If he can survive half the truth, we might be able to give him the other half later.
Oh, no. No. No.
We let him draw his own conclusion. Oh no, my wife's gone off to join the Jetpack Polar Bear Brigade. They're going to declare war on Santa Claus.
Fucking Georgie.
Or that's another conclusion you could draw. Personally, I'd always go for the one with Jetpack Polar Bears myself. But then that's probably why I'm not a fairy tale character. Now, who's that knocking on my chamber door?
Are you expecting anyone?
The dude killed himself. He's clearly not going to be inviting guests over beforehand. Yeah, just bring a couple of bottles of wine, head on over, and if you find a corpse in the living room, just sort of have the party around it.
I need your help.
What do I do?
Just play dead.
What?
Trust me. You can't move and your condition.
Play
and
dead.
So just stay still.
And if you're a good boy, Snow White will give you a treat.
Bigby will arrest them.
And that sentence came out slightly more sexual than I intended it
Think
to.
about your wife.
Snow White does not sleep with corpses. Just putting that disclaimer in there before Disney sues us.
Gun. Just in case.
Sure, give the mentally depressed man a gun. That won't end poorly. Oh boy. Master Detective, who are
I
you?
don't know who that is.
You're a chunky monkey, aren't you?
Stay quiet, Lawrence.
What are you gonna do? Looking through the fireplace. Breaking into the kitchen. Bullet hole. Sneaky, sneaky. You can stop wafting the smell away. Oh, you're the housemaid. Wasn't that kind of you? Wait a minute, he's not wearing his maid costume. This cannot stand.
Hey! Stay here.
No!
Snow White's a strong woman capable of making her own decisions,
Hey!
and her decision is to just flat out say, no, screw you, I ain't staying here. I'm gonna run down the road in high heels. Because this will end perfectly for everyone. Stop, why are we playing Donkey Kong? If this fat dude starts chucking barrels at me next, I will be very disappointed in you, game. This way. Where are you, you swine? Are you hiding behind the chair? Or you could be out the window. He almost gave you the slip. Screw you, he almost gave you the slip. The dude weighs like 5 tons. It's very difficult for him to give anyone the slip. If only we had some sort of heightened sense of smell, like a wolf, that we could use to track him. Somebody's going to have to pay for that window. Wait, how are we meant to explain this to the police? Yeah, we broke half of a block of flats because I was chasing down a fat bloke. Also, I'm a giant wolf.
We're on the same side here. You son of a bitch.
You're the king of the wolves. How are you out of
Run
breath?
after you. Why did you run? What?
It's a perfectly
Why did you
reasonable
run?
question, dude.
Fuck, man. Because you chased after me.
That's bullshit. You started running before I started chasing. Fat man here doth protest too much.
You're looking for the woodsman, right? My employer is looking to ask him a few questions too.
Who are you exactly?
I'm D, and I'm a private investigator. There's a business card in my shirt pocket. You
D?
can see for yourself.
Like Dexter's Laboratory, or It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
This is for a sandwich shop.
Really?
Also, his business card is for a sandwich shop.
Who hired you?
I can't tell you.
I want to do
It's
that. Just,
confidential.
whenever somebody asks for my card, I just hand them a Subway loyalty card instead.
Can't say that I do.
Every 7
Come on.
subs, you get a
Coming with
free
me.
footlong.
This could have been easy.
Oh, don't worry. It still is. Come on.
Dumb.
Dumb? Yeah, it is. Look, it'd be much
Yeah,
easier for you.
it is pretty
I'm
dumb.
D. He's dumb.
Oh, of course. It's the Tweedles.
He almost looked peaceful.
That's a nice thing to wake up to. Glad she didn't bother trying to help us out in the fight.
With an open wound on the back of your head.
It's New York, baby. That's what it does to you.
Well, the one guy hit you, then the other one started kicking you.
Big bad wolf, ladies and gentlemen. Big bad wolf. Taken
Then they
down by
jumped
2
into a car
fat
and drove
blokes.
off. Come on, get up.
Yeah, I think we're done with Prince Lawrence, provided he
We
hasn't
should
shot
check in on
himself in the
Toad,
10 minutes
see if
we've
there's
been away.
anything there that can get us back on the trail.
Indeed. Let's go find Mr. Toad. But that's going to have to wait until next time. So, thank you all for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed our continued romp through The Wolf Among Us. And now that we know it's getting a second season, you can be certain that I will play as much of this as I can be bothered to before I end up forgetting. I'm a bit of a terrible person. But of course, if you've got a game you'd like to see played on this channel, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. And until next time, I am so sorry, Mr. Toad, I didn't mean to break your entire house. Farewell, everyone.